All right, now we got to get to some breaking news from back here a little closer to home. And this information just coming in from Rockdale County. And I'm going to put up the full news release for you here because there's a very important picture that I need everybody to take a look at right now on the right-hand side of your screen. And really, this is just a heartbreaking story. This is a picture of a young child, they believe around 8 years old, what they believe that young child would have looked like had he not been found dead back in November in the middle of some woods off Honey Creek Road and Tucker Mill Road. They found some skeletal remains. They determined it to be human. They determined those skeletal remains belonged to a child no older than 8. They did a forensic facial approximation, and that's how they came up with this photo of what this 8-year-old child may look like. We don't yet know how this child died. We don't know the cause and the manner of death, whether this was natural causes, whether this was murder, whether the child was dumped there in the woods. I mean, clearly so many questions in this case, including the fact that it's been 10 weeks and nobody has reported this child missing. And I think a question many people across Georgia now asking, who is this child? How does a child go missing for weeks, 10 weeks, and nobody notice? A school? A daycare? A family? Neighbors? Extended family? Friends? Right now, deputies don't know who this child is or how that child died, but somebody out there does. So if you recognize who this child could be, you're asked to call the Rockdale County Sheriff's Office. I'm going to give you a phone number for Corporal Ware. Corporal Ware could be reached at 770-278-8114. If they get a name could bring answers in this case, and answers could bring justice. But right now, a lot of unanswered questions in this case.